Yo, what is going on, guys? I hope you're all having a great day today, because the Redditors of the world definitely are not, and one specific subreddit is definitely not having a very good day, and that is the r/casual Nintendo subreddit. Now, you might be asking yourself, why are they having a bad day? What upset them? Well, the answer to that question is my YouTube videos. Well, it's actually one specific video, and it's a video where I made fun of Nintendo fanboys for defending Nintendo's greed. Because, in all honesty, I think people who advocate for bad practices in the gaming industry, I think it's fine to point and laugh at them. This is the post right here. It's in r/casual Nintendo. These motherfuckers, when all they do is specifically focus on a very small minority of stupid, dumb shills on Twitter. Nearly every Nintendo fan, including me, hates these bullshit prices. You know, the funniest thing about this is, Nintendo fans, they apparently don't like these bullshit prices, but they made the Switch 2 the fastest selling console of all time. Something's not adding up here. But you can see he has my video down there that I uploaded about 3 months ago, and, the video's actually pretty good, you should go watch it. But yeah, he was not a fan. Now, my video is not the only one that was put in this kind of picture here. There's actually 5, including a literal 3-view video. I want you guys to just, picture it in your head. Can you imagine getting so angry that you screenshot a fucking 3-view video and then go onto a forum to talk shit about it? Come on, you want to talk about my video? It ended up getting 16k views. Fine, whatever. But do you really have to go out of your way to attack a guy with 3 views? Bro, this shit is just sad. This is why I just can't respect Reddit, man, because this is the type of garbage Redditors get up to. But I actually want to go over some of the comments as well, because there's some that I definitely want to respond to. So this guy right here, who is a top 1% commenter on a subreddit, that's depressing, he says, "Fun fact, if you make a thumbnail and title like that, I will not watch the video." So you're talking shit about a video that you have not even watched, so you don't know the arguments that I'm going to make. But a Redditor not wanting to engage with content that doesn't 100% agree with them and isn't an echo chamber isn't really surprising to me. I mean, Reddit is literally designed to be an echo chamber, because the more likable or agreeable your opinion is to other people, the more it gets upvoted. And stuff that gets upvoted gets pushed more. And anyone who disagrees, everyone just spam downvotes them so their opinion doesn't get seen. But let's continue with his comment. "If you are going to belittle and name call like a fucking 5-year-old, then you are not adding anything meaningful to the conversation." I mean, your comment that you made right here also didn't add anything to the conversation. Also, you can very clearly see by my video that I am talking about fanboys specifically and people who are defending greedy practices. Have you ever heard the expression of, "if it don't apply, let it fly"? Apparently not. He then says, "Oh, and if they use AI, they can extra fuck off." Now, the reason he says this is because one of the videos in this collection of videos on the post used AI to have Mario holding a wad of cash, and I mean, are we seriously gonna grandstand over this? Oh no, a guy used ChatGPT to make Mario hold some money. This is the death of art, everybody. How dare this person ask ChatGPT to make a character hold some money instead of spending 5 hours to Photoshop it himself? Don't get me wrong, AI can be used in malicious ways to copy other people's art styles and stuff like that, and I get getting upset over that. I understand getting upset over AI taking people's jobs. That's completely valid. But are we seriously gonna get mad over this? Come on. The next comment I want to go over is by another top 1% commenter. "Honestly, I never watch any video where the title and or thumbnail basically go, 'This thing you like is terrible, and here's why,' or 'Idiots like the thing I hate, so let's make fun of them.' Though what's truly sad here is that these people have nothing better to do than make a video criticizing and mocking others. That first one is 25 minutes long. There are tons of better things I will be doing, Okay, okay, whatever, man. With my time, productive or not. What I find hilarious about this comment is this guy is talking about how other people are not spending their time wisely when he's a top 1% commenter on Reddit, meaning he spends tons of time on Reddit. Like, are you really one to talk right here? Also, one thing that completely passed your mind is the fact that the first video that you're talking about here that's 25 minutes long is monetized, so the guy's making money off of this, whereas you're not making a cent from all your time spent on Reddit. Next up, we have another comment from a top 1% commenter. If you hear the word fanboys or shills, you can just assume that it's a content farm. Also, that Joe from Seattle guy gives me some serious, I've already depicted you as the soy jack and me as the Chad energy. Well, looks like we're not allowed to use the terms fanboys or shills anymore because this Redditor says so. Here we have another top 1% commenter, man. Mind you, these guys are going to use ad revenue to buy a Switch 2 anyway, and just like farming rage bait, well, I did not buy a Switch 2 with the ad revenue. Believe it or not, when I see a new console or game released, I don't feel like I have to play it straight away. I can wait, and I'm especially not gonna go out and buy a console to play one video game, Mario Kart World. Oh god, Razerfist is there. He's desperately trying to stay relevant. Mind you, he was a big defender of the Xbox One's initial terrible DRM stuff. Yeah, I don't really know much about Razerfist, but I do know he went to bat for Melanie Mac of all people, back when Melanie was crying over the first Descendant being a Gooner game. Which, I mean, I gotta be honest, that drama was pretty funny.
Yes, what you're doing is shameful. Yes, I think this stuff is shameful and I don't want it in my entertainment.
I just can't do it. I can't take this shit no more, man.
Now, this guy right here, he deleted his account, but he makes some good points. He says, God forbid people have opinions around here, gets downvoted. He then says, sometimes a minority of zealots must be squashed or they'll ruin things for everyone else. Not saying that's necessarily the case here, but just because it's a minority of people doesn't mean they shouldn't be addressed. And he made the same comment again, I don't know why, but he got downvoted more times the second time he left the comment. Yeah, it turns out the Redditor echo chamber did not appreciate this guy giving his input that was different to theirs, so they all went and downvoted him. Of course, man. Another guy comes to the defense of our videos and says, they're not talking about you if you're not like that, are they? Unless you identify as a shill. Which then I ask why. And he got downvoted because every post you make immediately gets one upvote, so obviously some people downvoted him. Seems that struck a little too close to home, huh? But yeah, I really don't have anything else to say. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. And yeah, I'm out.